Hi everybody, Laura here. Welcome to the Curly Q Cake Smash video hop. I'm excited to be joining Tara. She's celebrating her 1 year anniversary for her YouTube channel as well as 5,000 subscriber milestone. So she thought she'd throw a video hop. Now one of the sponsors is Lawn Fawn for the hop. I couldn't wait to use this brand new Lawn Fawn stamp. It's actually not released yet with Lawn Fawn. It's part of this masterpiece box. Just came out by Simon Says Stamp. Actually, it just came out for real. So I'll give you a quick little peek of what's in the masterpiece box. Two little cute stamp sets by Clearly Besotted. Here's one by Simon Says Stamp. Here's a cute onesie one. This is by Reverse Confetti. Next, W+9, this large alphabet. Love that. A beautiful one by Altenew. Now you can hear more about all this information on the Simon Says Stamp blog. Crazy Dogs, Tim Holtz. Can't even handle it. Beautiful Christmas die memory box. Look at the ninjas. Mama Elephant. Multi-step stamping bird. This is Hero Arts. And then, a yellow ink pad. A brand new color. Okay, but I'm going to use the Lawn Fawn. Now, this is kind of a fallish. This Jump for Joy by Lawn Fawn. It's got the hedgehog, the fox, and the owl. So I paired it with a couple of older ones. You know those little mini Lawn Fawn sets? The year 2 and the year 4. I used some of the images from those, like the party hat, the present, and of course I stamped a bazillion balloons. If you don't know me, I have a thing for balloons. I'll just show you. We just celebrated my youngest, Emma. She just turned 6, and all the party decorations haven't quite made it down yet, but we had some ginormous balloons. Yes, this is my dining room / craft corner. This is where I do all my work. This is where the magic happens. But I just wanted you to see I really do have an obsession with balloons. Not that I have balloons up all day, all day, every day, but when there is a time for a celebration, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to have balloons. I just love them. I've actually had these ginormous balloons for a really long time, but every time I try to take them to the balloon or like the store, the grocery store, the dollar store, they have like where you can buy balloons. They won't blow up my big balloons. They said it takes too much helium, and I'm just so brokenhearted about it. So anyway, I just said, oh, forget about it. I'll just blow them up. I actually did try to do one with my own mouth, blow it up with my air, and I about passed out because it took so much air. So I ended up getting a pump out of the garage that we used to inflate like floaties and for, swimming in the pond and stuff like that. But that actually worked pretty good. But the nice thing about Emma is she's 6, so she has no expectation. She just loves everything I do. Any present you give her at this age is awesome. Any way you do the balloons, whether they're helium or pumped up with a pump from the garage, she loves it all. I love this age. It's just so great. They're so optimistic and happy about the littlest things. And when they get older and 15, they get harder and harder to impress. So I'm just enjoying the 6-year-old birthday party right now. So I colored all these images with Copics. Now I'm using the coordinating dies for the Jump for Joy images. The other ones, like these balloons, party hats, presents from these little mini year 2 and year 4, I don't know, do those have coordinating dies? Because I don't have them. So I fussy cut all these out. Yes, I know I'm crazy like that, but sometimes I don't mind a little fussy cut if I just sit down, put on some music. Okay, so now for the background, I'm going to kick it up a notch. I'm going to do a little emboss resist. So I'm going to stamp this pattern. This is from the Schoolhouse Backdrops. This is an older set by Lawn Fawn, but I always love this ledger look. I love notebook paper look, like when you can stamp a background and it looks like paper or a notebook. I don't know why. I just like the lines and the pattern of it. It's kind of, graphic and clean. And I just think it looks great for an emboss resist background, even though it's not related to my images whatsoever, but it just gives it a slight pattern. So you can't really see here, but I stamped it repeatedly, covering the entire panel, and then now I'll rub some distress ink over it and it will resist the pattern. You can really see it begin to come to life and pop. So I'm using Blueprint Sketch, Mermaid Lagoon, and Cracked Pistachio. I can't get away from those 3 colors together. I love them. So now I'm using the A2 Card Curve Edge die by Simon Says Stamp, just to die cut a little hilly ground where I can, put my animals, give them some grounding underneath them. So I blended a little Twisted Citron and mowed lawn, and then I'll stamp my sentiment on my little hill. And this is Jump for Joy. This is from the Jump for Joy stamp set, obviously. And I'll go ahead and mount that with foam tape onto my ledger resisted background. And then I'll just begin assembling. I'm popping up the little cute critters from Jump for Joy. And then, of course, you can't forget the balloons and the party hats. I mean, if you can slap a party hat, I always tell people this. If there is an opportunity to slap a party hat, slap a party hat and make sure you cock it to the side because that gives it some swagger. And so I clustered some of the balloons together. I adhered them together with glossy accents to kind of cluster them. Then I popped them up with foam tape. And we're almost finished. I went ahead and embossed. I didn't show it, but I embossed a coordinating sentiment that come from the Jump for Joy and white onto a little black sentiment strip. And then to finish it off, I added a few sparkling clear sequins by Pretty Pink Posh. I also went over, added a few details with my white Jelly Roll pen. That's my favorite thing to do lately. And this card's finished. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that if you want to be entered into the giveaways for this hop, to leave a comment on my video as well as all the videos in the hop. And the next stop on the hop after mine is Camilla. Thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations to Tara and her great milestone. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.